It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harden.
我哪有骂他啊？
我看他有在哭啊。
我只是他一直在那边，我就我只是哼一下，然后只是然后就睡着了。
Thunder making a quick stop here in front of their home crowd of Oklahoma City. Just one game before heading back out on the road. Quite a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Certainly looks that way, Greg. I mean, some teams go through a little bit of a malaise or a hangover after a championship. Not these guys. They've had a terrific year.
So here's Miami's starting group. Winslow is out there with Josh McRoberts. Then it's Carter Williams. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Magician, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Magician's got his first 3 points of the game. On defense, Oklahoma City. 8-point game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They just look stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win. When it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm. Now they are putting on a nice run.
Now, here's Cantor. His last outing, he had 8 points. Wade against Westbrook. Wade misses.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
The shot's good from Magician.
Yeah.
太帅，扎扎实实的晃过去。看好，拿到球之后，好，我们来看正面好了。左晃，右晃，晃。然后挑篮，哎呀，好球啊！
The offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Got a piece of it. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. In transition, here comes Miami. Carter Williams running. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Carter Williams has got his second bucket of the night. Westbrook against Carter Williams. And that one's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. All right, a chance to check out stats for Russell Westbrook. The last 10 games, he's been on a heck of a run, putting up about 22 points per 14 assists and 2 rebounds. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Here is Nick Roberts, and it's blocked by Adams. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter to the wing right side. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's 11 points for Freak. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Miami shooting their first free throws of this one.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Out to Ibaka. And he jams it with authority.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Fast break, here we go. It's deflected. And he gets the bucket. Durant's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially...
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And finished off by Westbrook.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And it's Wade penetrating. The Heat have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Both free throws good from Wade. The Thunder leading by 19. Pass to Magician. There's the triple. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nato, he's covered by Westbrook. In the corner, Winslow with it. A three-pointer, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Nice job coming off that screen.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The shot's good from Magician.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition and finished off by Westbrook.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
They set the pick. And it's Grant in the corner. Plenty of space. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Durant. Westbrook passes to Magician. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Magician's got 21 in the game.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. No coverage, that's it.
You know, when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you got to be kidding.
He is in a zone right now, putting on a show.
Nato, he's covered by Westbrook. Wade outside. Will it go? Good! Wade's got 5 points so far. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Here's Magician. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Inside, that's tipped. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now a pass break for the Thunder. Westbrook leads the charge.
Again, just lackluster transition defense.
And 7 of the last 10 points, Greg, they've surrendered, have come off the fast break, so real easy to see what the problem is.
Wade outside.
The streets start trembling. It's way too many nights it seems.
Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connect.
Magician, and he banks in the way. Magician's got 31 points.
You're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Winslow wide open. He fires. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Magician. But one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chris Humphries has checked in for Steven Adams. Gay comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Deion Waiters subbed in for Russell Westbrook. There's the screen. Dishes to Azili. Passed away.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Waiters passes to Magician. Three-pointer. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a... Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder's.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Enes Kanter, Josh McRoberts out there with Johnson. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know, basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
There's a screen by Kanter. Shot clock at 6. There's the dish to McRoberts. Hits it from 3 points.
调一下我们的那个。喂，喂，喂，喂。
Point range. McRoberts has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against New York.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
And, Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way. He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an...
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And the basket by Johnson.
No.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Gay against Johnson. Here's Magician. The rebound by McRoberts. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the inside, outside for Carter Williams. The Thunder pull it in.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Shots good by Waiters.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Shots good from Magician.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The pass to Cannon. Nato, he is guarded by Waiter. Pass to Canner, feeds it to Carter Williams. Fires at the elbow. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Carter Williams has got 8. Thunder have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Pass to Magician. Shoots from 12. Again, Oklahoma City.
He was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Tipped away. He's got a clear path. Can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. Johnson outside. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. 4 on the clock. Off the pick. That's short off the rim.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Nato, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Magician passes to Humphries. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the shot's good from Magician.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Now the feed to McRoberts. There's a screen by Canner. Johnson in the corner. And the Heat get another bucket right there. Oklahoma City's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Baseline J on the way. And again, the basket from Magician. Magician's got 53.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Fires the three, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Kicks to McRoberts. He dishes it to Johnson. Nato, he's guarded by Waiters. Shot's good.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Carter Williams kicks to Cantor. Johnson, a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Right wing. Here's Carter Williams, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Magician. Carter Williams covering.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Dishes to McRoberts. There's the pick. Passes to Carter Williams. He kicks it to Cantor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. When he out of position, you can see the frustration.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Thunder just dominant.
Hey, Kevin.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim anytime he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with the Magician, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Drive by Adams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Carter Williams. Knocked loose. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Wade kicks to McRoberts. Cantor dishes to Carter Williams. Here's Wade, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Ibaka right side. Here's Magician. Wade is covering. Ibaka goes in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Magician. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
There's the dish to Carter Williams. Carter Williams with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Played against Durant to the middle. To the inside. Westbrook takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Winslow's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Left side Adams. The pass to Magician. 6 to shoot. Durant with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Durant's got 5 points so far.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Oklahoma City. Feeds it to Winslow. There's a screen by Canada to end the drought, and the rejection by Ibaka.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Inside, Nato. There's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Strong finish there, nearly a 3-point opportunity.
To the middle, attacking basketball. I like that.
The Heat have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I'll tell you what, their transition game is lights out. I mean, that's a big difference maker here.
And fast break offense, really one of the higher percentage shots that you typically get in a game, and so you have to continue to look for those easy baskets.
The shot's good from Magician. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Johnson outside. Wade outside. To halt the run. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Johnson. Pass to Canner. He feeds it to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Cantor with the screen on Westbrook. Down low.
哎，让我知道是手臂挡住，漂亮漂亮，尾
Just
折
a。positive force right now for these guys, and those team has fallen a bit short. It's not because of that.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Daniels, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Festus is Ely, he's checked in for the Heat. Grant comes in for Winslow.
尾给我照抄了。
And another fast break for Oklahoma City. From the run.
This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Wade with it. He's got 15. Pass to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by
有一
Wade.
种是我手拦下的
Wade's
时候，
got 3
他们就
assists
可
now in
以。
this one. Oklahoma City has gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. He has a hard life.
这种是我手拦下，他们就
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd
是哟。
pleaser of all crowd pleaser.
你让我看不到我们抢球
And
是
it's
怎
the
样？
Thunder with the ball. Magician passes to McDaniels. There's the bucket. Good.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's the screen. The drive by Wade, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Wade's got 17 now.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now the feed to Durant. Count the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Sweet little forward. He has 7.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
To the paint, here's Magician, and got hung up on the dunk. Enough elevation there, I guess. Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Kicks it to Wade. Double teamed on Wade. Johnson dishes to Grant, out left to the wing. Johnson at the elbow, 4 on the shot clock. That one a ticket offline to the right, but drops in for him. Johnson's got 10. Passes it to Magician. Takes a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Ring shot on the way. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And out of bounds is the Heat being possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. And here we go. Here's Magician. And he throws it down hard with one hand. That's not as easy as it made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
Carter Williams can't get it to go. Here's Magician. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Thunder opening up a huge gap. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just,
and that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Wade gets the bucket.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here's Magician. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And that one's good.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
Wow, what a special performance these guys putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
They set the screen. Here's Carter Williams, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have
谁叫你要留那么多时间，然后跳起来，我跳就不对了，气死我！哎，我没有大四喜，这个大三元。
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show. But not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
看一下，16助攻23抄截，助攻1、4、5、3，投46中3分，三分球投20中15，很高了。犯规，没犯规，灌篮8次，各得分121。哎，天哪！看精彩好球，巴黎火锅。全国假霸，三分球还是我拿手的。因为我这一支练的时候，在篮下的强度啊，比较爆发力比较没有那么强，我主要是在练外线。因为我觉得还是在关键的时刻哦，外线还是比较能够救我一命的，因为毕竟三分球嘛。对啊，篮下强攻的时候比较会有比较多阻碍的，所以我还是主练三分的，还有超节。我发现超节真的蛮好用的。不过我今天这一场的超节上手度比较快，我们来看一下 Rusper。其实自从我到这一队之后啊 ，K 分德瑞的得分效率各方面其实就蛮差的。 大致上都是我跟 Rosberg 在搭配的。通常都是我抄截他快攻，如果正常进攻就他三分球给我助攻。一个是控球后卫，一个是得分后卫。我是觉得我们两个搭配是节奏可以打得很快，然后 Rosberg 的爆发性又很好，然后防守也蛮强的。其实我觉得光这两个我们就可以，外线防守精英，外线防守精英。外线防守，我刚刚外线有特别突出吗？好像也没有啊。为什么现在才多拿一个徽章嘞？我们来把它升级一下。我好久没有拿到徽章了。为什么会有外线防守？还是要盖到一定的火锅之后，他才会给我。属性吧，有了，太好了，每个东西可以升级了，我们的钱终于可以花。当进行持球防守时，外线防守悍将能够降低对外球员各项属性。如果升级则进降低。还是因为刚刚我们一直。什么东西？你的点数不足以完成购买。我的点数有10000多点，你跟我说我的点数不足以购买，你是在跟我开玩笑吗？2020年有没有？然后说我现在几乎对应到是2020年。后来跟我讲为什么？可以跟我讲吗？我的点数有13001点，跟我说你的点数不足以完成购买，什么东西呀？好下课哦，真的太烂了。为什么？可以跟我讲吗？我不太懂为什么我的点数10000多点，我的点数不足以购买嘞？有时候我觉得他这个游戏可能我觉得已经不是当季了，所以我觉得他，我不知道怎么讲，不知道怎么讲。4月6号，等一下，我看一下。等一下，我们看一下我们的行事历好不好？他在几号？哇，我们还有好多队要打。3月8号。那所以乔丹的那个。要命 ，I'm sorry。1、2、3、4、5、 6、7、8、9、10、11、12、14、15、16、17、18、19、20、21、22。我靠！我要打22队，哇，真的还蛮长的。其实，我觉得我可不可以这样子，从一次比赛开始，然后反正我现在比赛啊，算了，因为还要打机器，就是成效，你知道吗？就是因为我还要打数据，所以好吧，就这样了。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2 wins to none. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. Well, as we know, the value of great outside shooting perhaps never higher than it is right now. Kenny, in your mind, who are the premier shooters in the game?
I'll tell you, it's obvious that the Splash Brothers, you know, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, top 2 guys shooting the basketball. Kyle Korver's right up there. An undervalued, underrated shooter, Carmelo Anthony.
Stop it. You name Carmelo before you name Dirk Nowitzki, before you name Damian Lillard, before you name Kevin Durant. I'll even put Jose Calderon.
Oh, you're kidding me. Over
Carmelo? Yes, all day, every day.
Carmelo?
Yes.
Give me a shooting contest, Jose versus Carmelo. I'm taking Carmelo every night.
You set it up. Jose, what's up, Papi?
May 23rd, Shaq.
May 23rd.
Let's go down to Kevin Harlan.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against Chicago.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Magician is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Freak. Irving is just to Thompson. Love outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Kaminsky. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Kaminsky's got the first basket of the game for Cleveland.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the 3-pointer by Freak, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
为什么没有看到拉邦 James 把他跳槽？
And just about a minute into the first quarter. The Cavaliers pull it in.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him SHHing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Knocks it loose. Irving against over to the left wing. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. Love goes in. Offensive rebound. Here's Kaminsky. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Now here's Kaminsky. Last game we saw him score 14. Irving double team. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Thunder?
And it's been about their
that
playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of
因为
pressure
超级
on the
没有
ball
超到
handlers
就
and
漏不
forcing
进。
turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Magician following the basket by Kevin Love. And that one's good. 9 points for Freak.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Lights out shooting from three-point land is nothing new to these guys. The league's most accurate shooting guards from long range in the season's second half. Freak number 1.
He just oozes with
Non devo guardare il cielo per capire da dove piove. Se mi cerchi sono già altrove. Indirizzo nuvola 9. Io che ti ho coperta d'oro nei nostri giorni preziosi.
Well, numbers don't lie either. I mean, he's got range that I'd put up against anybody else in the league. Shooting guard or otherwise, he's an assassin.
And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition and finished off by Westbrook.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Off the screen, and finished off inside by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Magician in Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Here's Viana. Here's Kaminsky. Nice touch on the back shot. He's got 8.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Magician. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and he gets it to go. 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. 8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Spates checked in for Cleveland. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Rudy Gay's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Magician passes to Durant, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Here's Thompson. Here's Viana. No good, unable to end this run.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Now it's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding he presents some challenges.
还好，很早就感觉到他不会进。赶快进去抢篮板！
tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
Thank you, Doris. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Love. And it's Wright in for Irving. Wright against Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And Wright kicks to Thompson. Viana. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Magician. From beyond the arc and then some. Magician's got 19 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number 1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
And here is Wright. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Gay. Oklahoma City the rebound, and Westbrook gets it to go.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Passes it to Magician. From downtown. And Wright pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shots good by Baines.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Here's Magician, who's got 19. And Thompson kicks to Wright. Now the pass to Spates. Stolen by Durant. And another fast break for Oklahoma City. Thunder running. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Villanueva's checked in. Thompson outside. Takes a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. That's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Another steal. Here's Westbrook. Finishes the break with a slam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I didn't go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation run. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career. Highlight reel.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharpshooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
They've got Irving, Charlie Villanueva out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Thompson, and it's Wright in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Wright. Thompson's got 5.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Adams dishes to Gay. Here's Magician. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. He's got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on it.
Took him no time at all on that one. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And the shot is good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Cleveland with the ball. Thompson outside. He kicks it to Love. The shot is off. Ibaka with some nice D. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Heat.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and depleted.
Shots good from Love.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Tom Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and that was just the start of it. Notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high. Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shoot.
Another steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Pulls up. Again, Oklahoma City.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Tipped away. Irving double team. Love gets to Wright. It's a pick by Love. And Wright, here we go. The Thunder pull it in. Magician's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the middle and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Wright, the pass to Irving. Inside, Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Shots good from Magician.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Irving attacking. Softly puts in the floater. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Here's Magician, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
From 20 feet out, connects, the jumper drops. Magician's got 45 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
In Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Pedal to the metal right now, really pushing.
And 3 of their last 5 makes here coming in transition.
They set the pick. Thompson dishes to Villanueva. Wright sets a screen. And Villanueva kicks to Wright. That's tipped. 5 on the clock. Thompson outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Adams.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And the Thunder making a change here. Smith checked in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Thunder as they end the...
其实骑士只剩没有老帮詹姆斯，我觉得力道就减弱了。
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with the Magician, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Here we go, one-on-one. The shot's good from Magician.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And that one's good. 8 points for him.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Irving kicks to Kaminsky. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the left side wing. Durant against Love. Irving kicks to Thompson. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Magician. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. No good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Thompson kicks to Kaminsky. Wallace with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Fires for 3, and Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. 9 points for Love.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Magician. Hits the 3-point bomb. Magician's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Thunder. Down low. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 10.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Beyond the arc, and the Thunder another 3.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the paint, here's Durant. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Irving attacking. And it's Love, top of the key. Puts it up from 12. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
The shot's good from Magician.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. And again, it's Kevin Durant.
我就开始传就好啦，传你干嘛？给你赚助攻要冲啥？
And far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here.
Right, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Rudy Gay's checked in for Kevin Durant.
啊！不要挡住我！
Irving kicks to right, and they get it, and it's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
啊！第二次尬。
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Dishes it to Love. Back to Irving. That ball, big assist by Love. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And what's gotten into him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
Knocked away. Kaminsky.
干这么刚好。
Second shot opportunity, and he gets the bucket. And 11 points for Kevin Love.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they needed it.
Here's Magician. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
There's a good screen. Kicks it to right. That's a pick by Love. And right, here we go. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Moves back up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the...
这样，我哪里犯规？看一下。
Whistling a lot of contact there.
What a great game for Love in this one. He's got 11 points. He's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Chris Humphries has checked in for Steven Adams. Smith comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Dion Waiter subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. Just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Kevin Love. And by Villanueva to the middle and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at, and now in our career, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. Oklahoma City shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Space sets a screen. It's tipped. Stolen by Waiters. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnover.
To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. Waiters got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Here's Magician. Misses the three. Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point, going 7 of 14. Right side. And Villanueva kicks to Spates. Spates sets a screen. Feeds to Villanueva. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Here's Magician, guarded by Wright. Here's Magician. It's hauled in by Villanueva. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And there's the feed to Irving. Knocked loose. And Wright kicks to Villanueva. Trains the three-pointer.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Magician. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Out to the right wing. And right, here we go. All sorts of time.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
And at the end of the... And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. She's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. We've got Aaron Baines, Kevin Love out there with Irving. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Kaminsky in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. To the left wing. Here's Love. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, you also get to set your defense.
And he's good on the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Got that one up quick.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
Shots good by Baines.
Nice and accurate pass right into the middle.
Thunder have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. The Cavaliers pull it in. Those the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Here's Carpenter. Good. And this is Irving.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And he can't get the first one. Cavaliers making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Magician, and the Thunder another 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And the Thunder, another three.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there. I tell you. I know I've never coached. Man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense. I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And Cleveland making a change here. Villanueva's checked in.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, he's got his hands all over this game, impacting it in just about every category.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Out to the wing. There's the three. 10 hits. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Just an amazing game for a magician. He's got 10 rebounds and a ridiculous number of steals.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And they're on the break. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year. And they have earned it tonight. Will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
Beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for a magician. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place, just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And really no better feeling to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially though when you get it done on the road. That's a special feeling there.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF.
It has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it down to George Burke, who's 10th.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I mean, you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded what I am? They just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to give me. Being short,
shots that you like to take. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now,
the 2K Sports post-game show.
这一部直播影
Ernie
片应该
Johnson
会
here
被
again with Shaquille O'Neal and
因
Kenny
为
Smith
被
without
侵权
further
吧，
freak.
因为受到干扰。
Talk about filling up the stat sheet. Double figures in 4 different categories for the quadruple double. And most fulfilling of it all, it led him to a victory. Shaq, your thoughts?
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. The stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet.
不过已经被85分给85。
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points.
超级六，超的。
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
让我们看一下超级六。
They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before.
哇，超级有28，难怪。我觉得难怪还好，助攻比较少。 几乎都被我抄到翻掉。前3分球也投的蛮多的。 我今天2个火锅。看一下火锅有几个。主攻啊！ 主攻有2个，Are you？ 拉斯伯传球比较到位啊，有时候直接到定点就直接射了。他快攻也很快，爆发力好。有没有？你看，他一传给我，第一时间就可以射了。只要让我空档几乎都进了。 罗斯伯的助攻9，稍稍可惜。原则上我可以直接打季后赛，应该没有太大问题。要不是为了数据我也不用这么累。这一季打完，下一季我们第4季、第5季、第4季的冠军赛拿到，第5季我们就来用快转的方式模拟比赛好了。原则上我们赢的机会非常大了。小黑总综合评价他还是比我高。就这个，你看我们从16年大学联赛，从平均得分开始拉，一直到这不算第一季，应该算在1、2、3、4，算第4季。你看平均时间我有调整把原本9分钟拉到10分，本来8分钟拉到9分钟，得分相对就会拉高了平均得分就可以拉到比较高了。然后进攻篮板，平均篮板去年季还比较高。助攻超节，因为时间拉高，所以超节也比较好。主攻比较进步了，命中率一直以来都还蛮高的。从这一年开始，命中率就很高了。3分命中率今年最高。失误、犯规、得分原则上我还剩20场20场应该20场的话可以再拿个平均80分，8246再加1600，6000多了。篮板应该也可以再突破了。助攻应该也可以再比去年突破。超节你看今年超节还没打完就已经比去年高了。主攻应该也是有机会。命中率上场时间、犯规、先发。对手平均出手命中，今年比较好今年对手命中比较低，10分平均10分，命中率，进攻篮板，防守篮板2双大3元。主客场，主场跟客场其实没有差太多。评价93，位置平均78。这个平均位置定点投篮位置平均79，我78。原地中距离跳楼，大家79，我到90。3分球投篮，大家80，我89。哇，这个叫移动近距离投篮，动中距离投篮。移动3分球，投篮至上，罚球，原地上篮原地上篮就比较弱了，切入上篮也比较弱，禁区我原则上还是比较弱。 灌篮，强行灌篮哦，强行灌篮我就蛮猛的，因为很多时候都是抄截啦，制造犯规、控球我还是，如果单控球后卫我还是比较弱的啦，不过我传球还算精准，传球视野，但是抄截到传球的部分就很快。接球，接球还是偏弱，背篮控球，背篮勾射，背篮后仰跳投，进攻稳定性，进攻篮板，防守篮板，卡位，低位防守，挡切，协助。防守稳定性，超级超级超强的主攻，就是你看这主攻就是我这个位置来讲啊，我因为一般主攻来讲都是比较所谓中锋或前锋，所以以我这个位置来说，我算是高很多了。干扰投篮，速度，加速。弹跳、力量，反应还慢呢。体力，体力不错。综合持久，内线中距离，这种看三分球超猛的 A 加，一般的就是 B 而已。主控，外线防守。禁区防守，抢篮板，篮板稍微偏弱，但是整体来讲还是蛮强的。中距离三分跟罚球超猛。最有价值球员，连续3年全明星4年 NBA 最佳阵容。最佳防守球员，最佳进步奖，什么叫大鸟年数啊？你看这个球技，我就说117最高，投篮进球数47，三分球出手。三球出手数，也是今天纪录比较高。罚球、进攻篮板、防守篮板、助攻34，近期比赛。你看，大致上都是破100的。173。你看，我只要那一场的总分很高，原则上我的超节都蛮高的。其实我可以已经达成10荣誉中的13个。足以进入到名人堂，所以准备下一季。现在这个比较可惜，其他全部都得过了，就剩这一个。赛季结束后，主攻这应该很难的，2个，所以其实可以退休了，按一下退休就没了，哼。Rushburn， 外线防守、运动能力，他是全能巨星，我只是全能明星而已，差一格。不过我优势是我后卫跟得分跟控球可以， Rosberg 主要就是控球后卫。哦 ，Steve Curry。迟缓 ，LeBron James。我应该蛮想加入他这一队的。来看一下全能明星赛。你看，全都包办。NBA 纪录，联盟纪录，哇！一下拿第一座，2座、3座、4座、5座，看来再打一季就可以退休了。我们拿了4座冠军了。联盟保持者，哇，到5的时候就全部了。哦，那时候还没有加错队。到名人堂这边我就有了。不过它也是有更新哦，你看，就是2018 Kobe Bryant 退休，然后2018 Nowitzki。它其实这些资料它是有在更新的。你看我是2016年的，然后所以我一直其实它这个是虽然它已经没有在新的资料，不过因为那时候2016还没有2018那个资料，所以它其实是有在更新中的。仅使用战术。好了。OK，今天就先到这里，各位晚安。